follow up with him being the captain and the missing. Who do you have anybody who is in mind for captaincy?
Yeah, we have had players taking over the armband when Andre is not playing. So yeah, we have players in mind.
Yeah, just to clarify, folks, Jamali Waite actually has 8 caps, Jaden Hibbert 2, Kanaya Boris Clark 1, and Shaquan Davis 1. So that is the makeup of the appearances. So we can continue now with some questions. Yes, Eddie?
All right. Hello, Coach. Coach Simon. Edivision TV. Coach, big game tomorrow. How important is it to set down a marker? You know, the group winners might be decided on goal difference. How important is it to, get some goals tomorrow?
The most important is to win this game. I think Domrep is the team that everybody should be on the lookout for. That's the tricky team to play. Everybody is talking about Guatemala, and they will be the toughest. But you'll see tomorrow how good Domrep is, and we've been analyzing them quite carefully. We've been impressed with the coach Nevlev and what he's doing with that team. Good players, good on the ball, good passing team, and we will suffer at times. They will have possession for sure, trying to create chances. So I would say winning is the most important thing to get 3 points. But as you say, every goal counts in this competition. We want to win and top the group. So every goal counts for sure. But the most important is not to be over-ambitious. Be ambitious, but not over-ambitious, and win this game and take 3 points and start this World Cup campaign on the front foot. That is the most important.
A follow-up, Eddie?
Yes, Dish. Long season. I know coach said that you're fit. How good does it, feel, to be back with the boys?
Yeah, I love coming to these camps. It's nice seeing all the boys again. Everyone's had good individual seasons, so I think it's now we come together and make our mark for the country. Everyone's excited and raring to go for the game. So we'll all be ready. Whoever starts on the bench, everyone's raring to go and help the team however they can.
Yeah, you really missed the tactical meetings, yes.
Yeah. I love the tactical meetings.
All right, thanks, Eddie. Daniel?
Hi, Coach. In terms of our attacking play, I know Mikhail has had some injuries throughout the season. Shamar had an up and down season in his first season of France, but how important will their strike relationship be tomorrow and really trying to, lay down a gauntlet as we move into the Copa and further in the qualifiers and so forth?
Well, my feeling, maybe I'm biased in this. I've felt both of them have played really well for Jamaica, whether they are playing good or not for their team, and especially Shamar has really played some fantastic games for Jamaica, even though he's not even playing in his club, etc. So I'm not afraid of what they did in the season per se, but we were really happy that we saw Antonio coming at maybe the last quarter of the season, coming in strong, playing 90 minutes, more or less closer and closer to 90 minutes every game he played. Remembering that he got injured here when we were playing Canada, and he had a long spell of the team, so he was not playing probably for 2 months. So we were really happy seeing him coming back, and I think you, as everyone else, saw that he was progressing and getting sharper every game. So happy to have them both here. So it's a good options for us up front. Both powerful guys. So no, I'm not afraid. Even though they did not play for their teams, I wouldn't be afraid because they've always performed when playing for Jamaica.
Daniel, a follow-up?
Yeah, in terms of the midfield as well, I know you've said that that position is extremely hard to play, and you've found it hard to get suitable replacements, which is why Damon had played there for the Canada game. The players who you've called up, including young Adrian, what has the message been to them to sort of understand the importance of their role in that position?
think for the younger players, like Adrian, it's an opportunity for him to measure himself to the others. It's an opportunity now for them to step up and show what they can do, and try to increase the depth in that position. We don't have, or Jamaica don't have many players playing at a high level in midfield. It's a little bit worrying to see that we have a abundance of wingers, strikers, but we don't have many, especially defensive midfielders. So, correct, but I look at it as an opportunity for the younger guys.
Yes, Roger.
Morning. I don't want to be asked already, but still the uncertainty of the time still hanging in the air. Is it weighing on your mind in any way, shape, or form in terms of the live situation and the possibility that the match might be played either 3:30 or 6:30?
Yes, so the CONCACAF venue coordinator, Patrick Beckles, has confirmed that kickoff tomorrow will be at 3:30 p.m. Jamaica time. I don't know if you had a follow-up to that.
No. It of course changes when knowing that. It changes my session today, because it needs to be sharper and shorter if we play earlier tomorrow. So it's good to know. That's the first thing. But of course the game kind of probably will have a lower tempo in the heat, especially if it's sunny like now. I think the forecast is a little bit cloudy or rain, so probably it will be okay for the players. But it will of course affect how we play. But most of all, it's a shame that if people cannot attend the game, that would be the biggest shame of all if we play the only important.
Win for Jamaica, but as a footballer, you go out to win games. No one goes to lose. So if we win, then everyone's happy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I wouldn't say there's much of a difference.
And coach, I'm a huge fan of you. I did a video recently talking about your come up from being a dentist to going to the World Cup. But I just had a question about Omari Hutchinson, who just had an amazing season. I know he has his passport, so is there any chance we'll be seeing him soon?
Well, like I said before, I don't want to repeat myself. I don't want to talk about players who are not here. We'll focus on this game, the players that will represent Jamaica. Other questions we will answer later.
You had a follow-up, Mr. Blake? All right, Jordan, go ahead. Any other questions from anybody?
Bernard.
Okay.
I know you alluded to not feeling pressure representing the national team, but given this situation, the game, a World Cup qualifier, do you feel any differently mentally, as in playing for Jamaica in other games?
I try to go into games with the same level head. I don't try to overthink it too much. As long as I individually have the best performance I can, and everyone else has that same mentality, then collectively, no one can really beat us. So, yeah, as long as I have that mindset, I'm sure I'll be fine.
Deshaun, in regards to the match time as well, and the kind of the temperature and so on. I mean, are you in terms of adjusting, because I know you're playing kind of cooler climates and so on most of the time, how you plan to adjust and how are you feeling where that is concerned? Because certainly I felt that Jamaica is kind of different.
Yeah. No, well, in England, you don't know what to expect when you wake up in the morning. It could be, rain, sun, heat, snow. So I'll adapt to whatever, We're all built up to withstand whatever, so I'm sure we'll be fine.
Any other questions?
Yes, coach. So now that we know that it's going to be a 3:30 match and all that, is all the players that we have here injury-free, the players that we have now?
Yeah, I would say has never been that kind of injury-free when on a match day -1. So there's no doubt about any player. Of course, players are carrying something from the season, but our medical team is doing a really good job. Our fitness coaches are monitoring the individuals. So no, we are really happy that everyone in camp, injury-free, ready, and like I said in the beginning, a good spirit.
Any other questions from anyone?
I'm not sure if you asked it, it's just a general question. How happy are you with the squad that you chose?
I'm always really happy with the squad I choose. Others might not be happy with the squad I choose, but I'm always happy with the squad I choose.
A follow-up, Jordan?
Coach, a young player like Adrian Reed, what you have seen in such a young player, such a talent selection?
Well, in the Champions League. Grow. Experience in that department. But we have had them all in past camps, both local camps, and then we went to Trinidad, so we've seen most of them, apart from Adrian. So every player knows what we want to do, how we want to play, etc., our principles, etc. So we were not afraid of bringing them in at all, and it's good to have so many players here.
One more question before we go. You mentioned Fabian Reed, but we had a Javin Bryan. Is it due to, we know that he's injured, but were you looking on him? Was he close to coming into the squad?
Again, we're not going to talk about the players who are not in the squad here on match day -1.
Coach can just ask some first team regular missing. What can we expect from the team tactically, playing wise?
Well, we hope we're going to start the game on the front foot, try to get some tempo in, and truly maximize the qualities we have. So we're thinking about us here. Again, tactically, we're not gonna say on this meeting what we're gonna do tactically, but we are gonna start on the front foot, try to put in some pressure right in the beginning.
Any concerns about any departments at the team going into the game?
Not at all.
We can take one more.
Coach.
Sure.
Dominic, what is that a team that we're very familiar with apart from the under-22? What does your scouting report tell you about Dominic? Can the fans expect an exciting game that will make them come out tomorrow?
It is a really good question, Katarak, because I feel like everybody think it's going to be an easy game for us, but I promise you it's not going to be. I promise you it's not going to be an easy game. It's going to be an equal game. It's number one, a tactically really improving team. They have different kind of tactics, defending and attacking. So tactically they are well drilled. It's a mix of, like you say, really promising young players. They qualified for the Olympics, for the under-20, knocked out Jamaica, for example. But they also have both good senior players, good on the ball, so it's good passing team. They have been recruiting some really good players, playing at high level, both from Spain, from England. So they have also quality players playing at the high level. But most of all, it's a good team. It's a tactical team. So I am expecting a tough match. And always when there's a coach on the press conference, I like to give Coach Neville a big up for his job, what he is doing there.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Dish. And just a reminder to everybody, 9:30 to 9:45, that time frame is open to the media in terms of training. Thanks very much, and looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow.